What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Hope you can hear me right now. I'm gonna just double check. Yeah, I might be a little bit quiet. If I'm a little bit quiet, let me know. I can see what I can do. But what is going on? Begging fat noodle, armed, ugly, gree. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I want to see something. Begging fat noodle, armed, ugly, greasy, rentin' pedo. How you doing today, sir? How you doing today? I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for popping on in. One moment, I'm setting some more things up here. What is going on? Cherry Blossom as well, watching on Twitch. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I streamed. In fact, I believe, if I'm not wrong, it's been over a week since I've streamed. Which, whenever I go a while without streaming on my usual time, right? I am a little quiet. Let me see here. I don't I'm in I'm I'll see if I can move the microphone a little bit closer, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. Um, whenever I go whenever I go like a significant amount of time without streaming, I'm always nervous, right? My viewership has taken a dive for a while now. It's been getting smaller and smaller, and it's plateaued at a certain point. I can at least get over 150 views each stream if I stream like 2 hours or more, right? I'm talking about peak concurrent. Not peak concurrent, excuse me. I don't really worry too much about peak concurrent. What I'm worried about is just how many people are going to view my stream in and of itself, right? Um, yeah, I'm still usually able to get that, but like I'm always a little nervous whenever I don't stream for a while. I'm like, oh dude, fucking nobody's gonna fucking show up. Everyone's gonna have forgotten about me. People aren't gonna get my notifications or anything like that, you know? Um, it's annoying, it's annoying how YouTube works specifically. But yeah, so we're here. All right, we're here. I didn't get to stream last night. It's like I've said, I've been prioritizing this less and less. I actually decided to do some videos this week. I have like 3 or 4 videos. I've released a couple of them, and then there's a couple other ones that I need to release at some point. I got decent views on one of those videos, and I figured, you know what, fuck it. Because here's the thing, I don't have the time to make videos like that anymore. But if I take 20 to 30 minutes to make a quick like review video, that's fine. I can critique certain street fights or certain cop events meaning like arrests and things like that. I can do critiques of that, and I can tell people how to like behave in situations where they may be in a little bit of danger, and that can be helpful and that can be good content for me to make. So I will go ahead and do that whenever I can. But obviously I didn't stream this week, so it is what it is. Um, to be fair, to be fair, if you don't stream for some time, there's a high chance that the majority of your audience regulars would kill themselves. Be careful, Scott. That's probably why there's only 4 viewers on YouTube and one. I would assume one viewer on Twitch right now. I would assume one viewer on Twitch. I don't know. Almost everybody has fucking killed themselves. Yes, live chat. Here we go. But um, I've been playing Arc Raiders lately. Lately meaning within the last couple of days, and it's fun. I gotta be honest. It's a little weird though because like I overthink things sometimes, and sometimes I overthink things to the point where they're not that fun. And with Arc Raiders, it's like right on the fence where it's like when I'm not playing with friends, it's like I don't necessarily want to play a ton, but I still kind of want to play because I want to level up and I want to get like I want to see what I can do in terms of like getting cool equipment and things like that. But like it's like but I am enjoying it right now. It's just I'm trying to be careful not to think about it too hard. I don't want to think about it too much. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be playing some Arc Raiders tonight. Okay, this was almost gonna be a Kick exclusive, And when I say Kick, I mean Kick and Twitch. And the reason why is because Kick and Twitch do not have the fucked up DMCA system that YouTube has. I'm actually battling it out with this company, which I know I'm going to lose right now over a DMCA claim that is fucking bullshit. Apparently, they bought the rights to a video. It was actually a fight that took place in Chinatown. This one dude took on like 6 or 7 dudes with a bat and basically won. It was one dude with a baseball bat versus like mad dudes, and he got out of there fine. Like you could say he won the fight. I didn't know it took place in Boston until I got copyright claimed. It took place in the Chinatown district, so not even that far from where I used to hang out. Back when I was being a knucklehead myself in Boston. Um, but yeah, that was funny. I'm battling it out right now over a clip that these guys simply bought the rights to. They don't like it's not like it's their clip or anything. They just paid somebody to be able to say that it is now their video. Um and like it's very clearly, it so clearly falls into what is like proper for fair use, but there's no disinterested third party that can, as a matter of fact, make a determination, so it's just some fucking company that's supposed to what, be nice. Yeah, yeah, fucking right. When has a company ever been nice? Never. I feel the same way about that game. Yeah, yeah, like it feels like it should be more fun, but it also doesn't, like, it's weird. It feels like it should be more fun, but it also feels like it's more fun than it should be, if it makes sense. The concept is so simple and it's repetitive, but you get a slightly different experience each time because the arc, are in different places. Um the excuse me, the loot is in different places, the loot itself is different, and you also got like people that you'll run into and stuff like that. I'm a fucking menace. I am a menace. um Excuse me. I am a fucking menace when it comes to singles. I'm such a fucking asshole. I'm the worst guy to run into. There was earlier, right? I'm still learning how everything works. I'm still learning what a lot of things are called, but there are these things. They're big and they're rectangular, and you pick them up and you carry them across the map, and you can use them to like open certain doors. Or there's some things where you put them in this machine and it spits out loot, really good loot too. I bump into this guy. He's looking for one of those things. He picks one up, so he can't use his weapon because when you pick those things up, you can't store it away. You have to actually like carry it like that across the map. I'm sitting here shooting the shit with this guy, just talking to him, acting like his friend. And fucking when he gets to the place that he's going to insert the rectangle into to get loot, I wait for him to get right next to it and I start shooting the fuck out of him and I kill him. And he had so much better weapons than I did. His weaponry was so much better than mine. If I tried to get him before he picked that thing up, he would have absolutely fucking kicked my ass. But I was able to get the guy. I got the guy, and that is such a dick move. Another thing, that same raid, I go to the elevator, right? I'm trying to extract, and I get there, and there's a leaper, right? And leapers are no joke. You don't want to take one. You don't want to take on one of them by yourself. Um, this dude runs into the elevator and he's trying to like actually extract us because you have to fuck with the computer and it takes a second. I shoot him with one of the guns that I just got from the guy that I killed who was carrying that rectangle. This dude jumps out of the elevator and then I I closed it up behind him, so he could not escape. These are like you had to be there stories, but like it's like that's like the reason I'm so excited is because I started this series. It's called Fraud World, right? And it's basically it's my ode to the old school internet. if anything, right? One of the things I used to like about the internet was griefing videos. Um, and I guess this is not exactly the same as griefing, right? Well, but like just the hijinks, right? That's something I enjoyed about the old internet is that you had a lot of bullshit. There were a lot of bullshitters and stuff like that who would fuck around and they would troll people, you know? And I've been trying forever to make a new video, but I just cannot find a way to be able to do it because the game that I'm trying to make it around, it's called War of Rights. It's a civil war simulation game. It's a fun game, but it's a little bit tough to get footage. But with Arc Raiders, I think I could probably get that footage. So I'm a little bit excited for it. I'm a little bit excited for it, you know? Don't get stuck in Arc Passive Q. I don't even know what Arc Passive Q is. Beats me. Beats me what that is. I'm always nice mostly because I'm terrified. LMAO. Yeah, like I'll kill someone, I'll get done aggroing on someone, and when I take all their shit and I'm over encumbered, that's when I'm like, hey, friendo. The next person I see, I'm like, hey, bud, don't shoot. I'm friendly. Hey, you want to team up? you know, I'm just such a shithead. You know, it's fun. LOL. Scott works security for the Mahjong games. How'd you know? Scott wins a 24-hour AOE stream. You know, if I was gonna do a 24-hour stream, I'd probably do it on Kick. I could do a 24-hour stream at some point. It sucks because I kind of missed the boat on that. I get summers off and I get winters off, not like winters, but I get like a month off in the winter because the work slows down at the warehouse that I work at so much, and they make so much money throughout the course of the year when they are working that a lot of people have the option to take like time off. So I take like 4 months a year off combined. Like I'm very lucky in that way. Truthfully, I need that because the schedule that I work, if I had to work that 12 months, I'd probably throw myself off of a building or something like that. Like no joke. Um, but like I'm going back to work like next week. I have one more day off Sunday and then I go back to work next week. So it would be tough for me to be like, yeah, 24-hour stream. And it's like when I'm working, it's tough for that. But I don't know. Like we'll see what happens. Maybe I can take like a Friday off or something like that, and I can start on a Thursday night and I can end on a Friday night. Maybe I can do something like that, you know? But yeah, I like 24-hour streams. They're fun. I enjoy doing them. And I yeah, you know, I enjoy doing them. So we'll see what we can do in the future. By the way, what's going on? Everybody who popped in, what's going on? Hi Ecuador, I didn't say hello to you. What's going on, Flota? Um, yeah, and then what's going on? Huh? That's weird. Zomer Jejre, what's going on? How are you, sir? Do you like War of Rights or Ark more? War of Rights is fun, but it does get repetitive in a way that is not like that good. Like War of Rights is essentially an abandoned game. They do updates, they do patches, but it's like they're not delivering on what they promised. War of Rights was a Kickstarter game. It got funded on Kickstarter. So it's like a bunch of people who potentially have never played made a game before, or even if they've made games before, they've never like unsupervised legitimately made their own game from scratch or anything like that. So because of that, um they just don't manage well. They just don't manage the game well. There's a lot of things that they should have had added in by now. The game's like 8 or 9 years old at this point. I think it came out in like 2017, 2018, somewhere around that. It's an old game. So yeah, I would say Arc Raiders is better, you know. If you did a 24-hour stream, I would tune in intermittently, I promise. You'd have to do it on Kick though, because I do it on Kick because and the reason why I want to do Kick exclusive streams like I said, is because of the no DMCA thing. So we could get away with listening to music. We could get away with watching certain things that would get us copyright claimed, and the stream would be taken down if it was on YouTube. I streamed briefly on Fish Tank. I streamed briefly on Fish Tank. I believe when I moved in here, actually. I think the last time I streamed on the Fish Tank site was like a few days after I moved into this place. And I had YouTube streams running simultaneously with the Fish Tank stream, and I just said fuck it, and I started listening to music, and the YouTube stream got fucking killed. The YouTube stream got taken down, and I had a strike on my channel for like 3 months because of that. Luckily that's gone now, but like I just don't want to deal with that. I don't feel like don't get me wrong, it's not like my channel's exactly going places. It's not like my channel's a money maker or anything like that. But like there's still a piece of me that's like, yeah, but I mean, I enjoy doing this and YouTube is the main outlet, so I don't want that to be taken down, you know. And that's why I would want it to be a kick stream, because there's no way I'm not gonna listen to music or like watch like a TV show or a movie with you guys or something like that. There's no way it's not going to happen if I'm doing a 24-hour stream. We can get plenty of AoE in, obviously. But War of Rights is in a good spot because it's like the only Civil War game. So if you want to play a Civil War game, you got to play it. Exactly. Maybe they need oh, excuse me. Maybe they need some competition and they'll have to kick it up. Oh, jeez. Anyway, just looking around here. I'd much rather winter's off. The cold sucks. Yeah, that is one thing about my job that's nice. I mean, like, the summer is nice because you get to take it easy. Like, genuinely take it easy. And, like, you can just do shit. You go to the beach on, like, a Tuesday in the afternoon and it's all good, you know? But winters, yeah, that is one thing about having the month off in the winter is that, like, I get a sizable chunk of the winter where I don't have to get up and go out in the cold and like go anywhere, at least not until later in the day when I have to go teach at the gym that I teach at, you know? But yeah, um, yeah. Sorry, I was reading something that I thought I didn't read yet, but uh, come on, there we go. Anyway, I think we'll just get right into it because we might as well. I don't have that much to talk about because it's it just is kind of what it is. Um, Taking all my life advice from r/South Asian masculinity subreddit this year. Ooh, we're gonna have to check that out at some point. We're gonna in fact, you know what? I wanna see South Asian masculinity. Before we get into the arc raiders, we'll go ahead and we will bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Fucking, it's. I just happen to find this like I'm not even trying to be like big on the whole fucking like oh dude fucking the left, the radical left, these woke liberals. I'm not even trying to be like that, but it's like he's very clearly waving to someone. He's very clearly trying to be like, hey, he's giving a hand sign or something like that. And they're trying as best they can to be like, oh no, this guy is a fucking this 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 guy right here is giving a Nazi salute is what he's doing, you know? And then what? Because he has a coat on. He has a coat on. It's chilly out and he doesn't want to be cold, so that makes him a Nazi. And then you got this again. You can see it's snowing out, but because he's got a coat on, that means he's a Nazi. It's disgusting, you know. It's fucking gross. Like I said I wasn't gonna try. I said I wasn't gonna be political. I fucking lied. I've been talking a little bit about it on Twitter. I've talked a little bit about it here, and I think it bears repeating because not enough people have this like line of thought. But more leftists need to be shot by the police, not just like, oh, you showed up and you're exercising your First Amendment right. No, I mean like more of them need to be fucked up by the authorities. And the reason why is because they have gotten so bold simply and exclusively because the authorities do not fucking do anything real, you know? Um Back in the day, there was actually a pretty robust right-wing movement in America. You had things like, say, the John Birch Society, right? That was a conservative group that was, I wouldn't say it was like the Knights of Columbus, but when I think of the John Birch Society, I almost think of it like the Knights of Columbus, or say like, um, um, it was just a conservative political group for like-minded people in any area that wanted to resist communism, right? You could have that kind of thing. That was considered to be like acceptable and okay. Where is that in the world today, specifically in America? I say the world, really, let's think about America. Where is that in America today where you can have what is considered to be like a mainstream accepted right-wing group or movement? There's nothing. You have nothing. And that's because right wingers were not and are not allowed to actually organize in a real way. It's just not how that shit works. Whenever right wingers have organized in whatever fashion they have been stifled either through, say, not obfuscation, but um, some form of non-physical means, infiltrating groups, causing infighting, like COINTELPRO type shit. Or they have been quite literally physically targeted by the police and other groups of people. The police will kill right-wingers who get a little bit too rowdy at like a right-wing event and things like that, and that's why right-wing events don't happen. Before 2016, you didn't have right wing events. It did not happen. You had like maybe, I don't know, fucking what did you have, like the Tea Party or something like that? But that was a joke. That was always a joke. That was basically just libertarians in the first place, right? But you didn't have a legitimate right wing movement, and that's because you would not be allowed to. It's not somewhere in the rule book that right wingers don't get to have them. It's just that when right wingers do anything, they get fucking shot, and left wingers, they get tolerated. So that's why all of a sudden they're trying to hit ICE agents with their cars and stuff like that, is because not enough of them have been fucking shot in the face when they do something like that. So yes, it needs to happen more. I'm not saying line them up against the wall. I'm saying when they get uppity, put them down. That's what I mean. And I'm not even saying you or I should do it. I'm saying the federales should be doing it when it is justified, when the fact of the matter calls for it, you know? When they're trying to drive through a fucking crowd of ICE guys. And it doesn't even just have to be shooting them. I'm just saying in the most extreme cases, they need to start shooting people more, right? But beyond that, when people are fucking around, like that kid who got shot in the fucking eye, right? Well earned. That needs to happen more. They need to be fucked up in ways that are irreversible, that are irreparable. They need to be losing eyes. They need to be breaking bones. They need to be given injuries that are going to take them out of the fight, is what needs to happen, right? And again, another one here, just saying, I don't mean us, I mean the authorities, when it is called for based off of what actions are taking place by what people in what moment, right? um that kind of thing needs to happen, and we need to stop caring about optics in that way. Now, there was a big battle on the right wing for years about optics, right? And this battle was between Wignats, Wigger nationalists, and that was basically a denigrating term. It was meant to denigrate dudes that were like, fucking Wehrmacht helmets and fucking Hugo Boss, like buying Nazi uniforms, having Nazi flags on their walls, reading certain books that rhyme with the name Liege or Liege, Liege, read Siege, fucking anyway, um, like fucking. It was between those guys and like sort of like the Nick Fuentes tier, like clean cut, uh, you'll say racial slurs, but you're not running around going Nazi, Nazi, Nazi everything, right? There was a battle between those guys. I don't know who won. I don't care. I was not a part of that battle, but that is where the word optics really came into frame. Is like, hey man, we got to think about optics, 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 optics. We got to stop thinking about optics insofar as ICE doing things and like the left freaking out about it. Because one thing that people don't realize is that nobody wanted the country to fall into the hole that it fell into. Nobody wanted that. If you go back 40, 50, 60 years, you'll find that the majority of people, and it wasn't a silent majority, it was a very loud, a very vocal majority, were like, yo, I don't want this. What the hell are they doing? Hart-Celler Act? What are you, like, what are you fucking with everything for? Why do my kids have to go to school with kids that want to kill them because of their fucking race? Why do I have to, like, what is going on here? You will find so many people who are like, no, fuck that. You know what happened? President Eisenhower called in the airborne active duty guys that were most likely in Korea at one point or another, fighting fucking North Koreans and Chinese, killing them. He called those people to fix bayonets and point them at American citizens on American soil. Optics only matter so long as you're going to try to convert somebody, or so long as you give a fuck about what they have to say. Nobody who has the power, or nobody who does not have the power to change something matters. If you have the power to change something, you should change it. And what's going to happen is all of these people who are bitching and moaning and they're hitting people with cars and getting upset when they get shot and other things like that, all of those people don't matter even a little bit. It Stream just got interrupted by an ad with audio. Never seen that before. Interesting. Huh. But anyway, I'm doing a bad job of explaining this. Essentially, what I'm saying is like we need to stop giving a fuck. The feds need to stop giving a fuck about that. They need to stop caring about what the enemy thinks. Of course, the enemy doesn't want to lose. Of course, the enemy wants us to back off when we're doing something that is actually good for our cause. It's good for our argument. It's good for our way of life. Of course, they're going to be that way. And there's plenty of people who are right wing who are like, well, yeah, actually, I support it as much as the next guy, but like, I think we should back off because it looks really bad when this is happening. They're idiots at best. They're dummies at best. They don't understand this basic fact. They simply don't get it, and they're not worth trying to cater to because they're either gonna get it, and when they get it, they're gonna be like, ah, okay, and they're gonna hop out of the way, or they're never gonna get it, and because of that, they're gonna pull an Ashley St. Clair, where like she's a grifter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that was even legitimate what she's starting to try and do now with the whole like I'm actually supporting trans stuff now. Um, but like they're gonna pull an Ashley St. Clair and they're gonna jump ship anyway. The Tim Pools are gonna jump ship and they're gonna be with Antifa. You know, it's gonna happen now or later. Regardless, it's gonna fucking happen at one point or another. That's just the way that they are. So why would you care about them? They don't have the power to do anything. They're just gonna sit on the sidelines while you do the work and they're gonna bitch and moan. So why would you care? Why would you not keep going and keep going harder? You know, you catch more flack when you're over the target. The amount of flack that these guys are catching right now, I think they're on to something trying to get the fucking Somalians out of the country. They need to go to Maine next because there's another huge enclave of Somalis in like there's one town specifically, I forget, it's not Portland, Maine. Um um there's a town in Maine that there's just like mad fucking Somalis in and shit like that. They just got shipped there by the government, Obama specifically, for no fucking reason other than he wanted to try and dilute the population. That's it. That's all it was. They need to go to Maine next, and they need to get those ones as well. You know, there's no reason for a Somalian to be in America, like genuinely. How do they even get here? Apparently, they're so poor they can't afford the ride over. How did they get here? At the very least, when it's like Cubans, you can understand, or Haitians, it's like, well, short boat ride. I guess I could see. What are they in their fucking paddle boats, like across the Atlantic? Fucking like, get out of here. What was the strongest right wing group in American history? I don't know. I don't know. I've never thought about that before. Oh, Obunga. Obunga. Barack Obunga. But yeah, anyway, that's my political rant for the day. It came up out of nowhere, so I hold on, South Asian masculinity. Oh hell yeah! Only 15,000 members though. I gotta be honest with you. That's pretty surprising. Um, but yeah, like I'm doing a bad job of explaining it. The best way you could sum it up in a sentence or less is stop caring about your enemies and stop listening to subverters. That's it. You know? Like, oh gee, people don't want you to do things that are good for you but bad for them. Oh man, what a surprise. This means we need to stop everything now. We need to stop doing things that are good for us now because it's bad for people who hate us and hate the nation, you know? Anyway, we got a good one here. We got a good one. Which city in the United States is best to date for South Asian men and why? No two city. Excuse me. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat there. Which city in the United States is best for South Asian men and why? No two cities are the same in particular country. I wonder across the landscape in America, is there any city that stands at the top for dating for South Asian men? Pratik J. As crack as underscore crack says, you're a dating coach. Why would you care? Uh, Reasonable Wealth says he wants us to respond, and instead of checking the info out for himself, he's going to use the answers to tell his students. All Milk Elitist says also the answer is Miami and NYC, IMO. Speedy Indian 08 says anywhere you got a game, I've got game. I am a true Aryan. Oh man. All right, let's get back there. I like I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to feel bad for these guys. Like I know the joke is to like fuck around, and shit on them, but like I don't want to feel bad for these guys, but I do feel like I should take a look at this one. Um Mental health down the drain. Hey y'all. Anytime I see y'all, I'm just like I'm just gonna get to the point. I'm an Indian American, and I've been staying at home a lot more in the last week and a half. What's so bad about that? Partly due to some stuff I have to work on for my job, but also because of the stuff I've been seeing on social media. Uh, the racism towards Indians isn't anything new, but now I'm seeing a lot more. And I'm seeing a lot more Nazi stuff on top of the general racism that comes from everybody. Um, a lot of the talk about them a lot of them talk about how they don't even want to deport brown people anymore. They just want to kill them. Yeah, that is like well, we'll read through the whole thing, right? It's hard to be confident as a young man when the rhetoric is just getting worse and worse. I haven't had any major problems IRL, but I can't lie, I say this stuff fucks with your head from time to time. It's also kind of fucked when a fair share of people are talking crazy about the areas you live close to. It makes you wonder how many of these people you walk across in your day-to-day life. I just don't know what to do at this point, especially when things seem like they're getting worse IRL in certain parts of America with other POCs. I thought you were Aryan though. I thought you guys were the true Aryans. Also, from what I've seen, day to day racism seems even worse for South Asians in other countries like Canada, Australia, and the EU. Yeah, I mean, like This is something I've had to do. It's something everybody has to do at some point. You do have to just turn the fucking computer off. You gotta like you gotta it's I've said it before, you gotta protect the timeline, and I'm actually doing a bad job of that. I didn't get too much politics stuff on my timeline until the last year or so. It was all like pets, cats, guinea pig, squirrel, capybara posts and stuff like that. It's still like that on Instagram, but it's not like that on Twitter anymore. You have to protect the timeline. Whenever you see something that makes you upset, don't steer into it. You have to tell the algorithm that you don't want that. You like whatever the process is on whatever social media you're on, you got to make sure you're telling the algorithm, "Yo, don't show me that shit again." Because yeah, sure, it exists, but it's not nearly as widespread as you think it is. And guess what? Even these N4Z1 guys, even they're just people that want to live their fucking lives. So, like, you could run into one of those guys, and it doesn't mean you're going to have any kind of problem. The dude might just be trying to get home from work. Like if he had stamped across his forehead N4Z1, if he had that stamped across his forehead, um like that's no guarantee that you're gonna get fucked with, you know. And that's something that a lot of people, but particularly people who feel that they are downtrodden, I mean POCs, that's one thing that POCs have a hard time with a lot of the time, is realizing that just because somebody thinks a certain way, it doesn't even make them a bad guy necessarily. And just because they think that way, it doesn't mean you got to start a fight with them. There's so many fights that get started with people who are not trying to fight. Like maybe there was like a post on social media, and like you see them a week later and you're like, "Hey man, so what about that post, huh?" Like there's so much going out of your way to be negative, even in the face of negativity. It's better to not be negative in the face of negativity, right? It's tough. I understand. I'm trying to fix that myself because I've been so high strung lately. I was telling my wife in the car, like, some guy almost fucking hit us and I didn't bother to beep at him, and I was like, I wanted to beep at that guy. I wanted to fucking scream at him, but I'm trying to just like chill the fuck out because I've been way too pissed off about a lot of things lately, and it's not good, and I need to make sure that I'm cool, you know? Um, so it's like, yeah, sure, nobody likes seeing that kind of stuff, but you can't do anything to stop it. So if you get upset about it, it's kind of your fault. You know, it's not your fault that people like that exist. It's your fault if you're going to see something like that on the internet and let it ruin your IRL day, right? You think I don't see shit constantly on the internet about how evil white people are and all that shit? Like, fuck out of here. Of course I do. That's all I see half the time, you know? I go to like my Facebook feed is fucked up. All I get is like Native American fucking affinity page talking about how the white man needs to go back to Europe. Black history page, like, and it's not like I'm into these topics. It's just that's what Facebook does. It tries to throw sissy hypno tier shit in your face, the type of shit that Karen's got one-shotted by, and now they're running around every Columbus Day like, actually, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. They called it Columbus Day for 54 years, and now they're 55, and all of a sudden it's Indigenous Peoples Day because, like I said, that's what Facebook does, you know. I see it all the time, and I try to protect the algorithm on Facebook, but it's too fucked up. It's too fucked up. So I go to Facebook for like 30 seconds at a time just to see if anyone's hit me up on any of the pages that I run, and then I get the fuck out of there, you know? Um but yeah, it's like I would have expected it to be like, "Yo guys, I'm just not feeling good because like I had a rough day or a rough time, like, you know, my mom, like, this happened to her, my dog died, or you know, I got hit with like $1,000 charge and I only have 700 bucks in my account," or like some shit like that, you know? I would have expected that, but to be like, "Oh, like people are assholes on the internet, so now I'm sad and I don't leave the house." It's like, dude, get the fuck out of there, you know? That's one thing. That's one thing that Boston, that's one thing that New England has done a very good job of for us, is that like we're very spiteful people, you know? It's like I try not to talk about Jay Dyer anymore. It's getting closer to a year since that happened. I don't need to talk about it forever, even though like when I lose respect for someone, I really lose respect for them, and whenever I think about them, I kind of like puh inside my head. You know, I kind of spit at the thought of them inside my head. Um, but like fucking with someone like what's it called? Like damn, I just had two thoughts at the same time, so now I'm like oh yeah, yeah. I was talking about like the mental resiliency, the mental toughness that growing up in New England affords you, you know. Where like I'm on Jay Dyer's stream. I had no clue this guy is as big as he is. He's not the biggest guy ever, but he's got viewers, you know? And apparently he had 2,000 people watching him on fucking YouTube or something like that. And he's like, you know, there's 2,000 people watching you on YouTube right now. Are you telling them to fuck off too? That was like a very feminine thing on his part. And instead of me being like, oh, dude, there's 2,000 people watching me on YouTube and they disagree with me. Oh, no, actually, I guess you're right. Yeah, no, instead of being that way, I was like, nah, fuck them. Suck my dick. Each and every one of you. And you too, you know? That spitefulness is a tool. It's not just annoying. It's like you don't get taken for a ride as much. You don't have to deal with as much bullshit from people because you're that much quicker to be like, "Yeah, fuck you." You know? And that's what this guy needs a little bit of. It's that fuck you kind of thing is what he needs, you know? Um oh, excuse me. The bot says cherry blossom. Um but yeah, like what was I gonna say? Like it's just like kind of a weak mind if we're being honest here. You know, it's kind of a weak mind, if anything. Not to shit on this guy or anything like that. He's having a hard time. But if we're just being honest here, it's like you saw some shit about you on the internet, and now you're like, I don't want you to leave the house. It's like get the fuck outside. Get the fuck outside. We'll take a look at one more, and then we'll get on to some bark braiders. Um, Indian women blaming us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Wise Bay 8993 says Indian women blaming us. It is a generic post, and it says anyone else noticed how online Indian women always find a way to blame us, Indian men, for whatever issues? Just saw a post on Splendid Brown and Vindicta Brown. What the fuck is Splendid Brown and Vindicta Brown? I can only imagine what Splendid Brown is. We're gonna take a look on that. We're gonna take a look on that. Um, it was how they had to leave one of these Reddit pages due to the girls there having self-hatred. The comments are just blaming Indian men that it's us who are posting there or men are the Reddit mods for that page. I've sent it to I've sent I cannot read. I never learned to read. I've seen it in other posts as well. If Indian women have inferiority complexes or dating issues or racism, they blame Indian men for it. Anyone else notice this? Fucking this guy is just figuring out women are like tough to deal with. It's like you think it's just Indian women that do that. It's like get out of here. Nah, like I get it though. You know I get it. Yeah, Splendid Brown. Okay, all right, okay. Splendid Brown is a woman-only community focused on improving the health and beauty of South Asian women in the diaspora. Do you say diaspora or diaspora? I'm curious. We use beauty as a tool to boost our social privilege and enhance our lives. Here, you can speak your mind, share your truth, express yourself freely, or our space is uncensored and unapologetic with no filters and no judgment. It's unapologetic, but there's no judgment. The rising misogyny and hate coming towards Indian women cricketers from Indian men. You see, and that's what this is women who like they just like women who suck blaming men because they suck. That's exactly what this is. East Asian woman supporting brown woman here. Yeah, sure, you fucking idiot. The hypocrisy of targeting Lara Raj while conveniently ignoring Sydney Sweeney. What about her? Like, this woman has way too much makeup on. Like, I don't think she's ugly necessarily, right? Like, she's got an okay body. I don't hate the skin tone or anything like that, but you can see there's too much going on there. It's too fake. At least with Sydney Sweeney, yeah, like Sydney Sweeney, if we're being honest here, she's not the greatest looking girl you've ever seen. What is appealing to her is that she seems like a genuinely pleasant person to be around, combined with that natural sort of beauty. What's been going on for the last 5 to 10 years is exactly this. I call it Sephora face. Overweight women love this shit too, but you see it in a lot of women, tons of women everywhere. This is a much more natural look. She's got makeup on, yeah, but it's a lot more natural. It's a lot more, well, natural, yeah, but it's a lot closer to what this is, which is her without makeup in the first place. This girl, each of these, she has way too much makeup on, and I guarantee you she looks way worse than this without the makeup on. There's no way she looks better than this without the makeup on. If that was the case, she wouldn't be wearing so much fucking makeup. Because again, I mentioned overweight women. That's why overweight women love the Sephora face, because it allows them to cover up some double chin. It allows them to contour so that their face does not look as round, and they'll take fucking selfies. We all know that classic like top of the cleavage selfie, right? Like you get to see about this much from here up. You can't see anything below that. They love doing that shit. And that's what tells me this woman is fucking beat. That's what tells me she is beat like a motherfucker, you know? Um and it's funny too because I am confused. What did Lara do? Who's attacking Lara and for what? Y'all just making things up at this point. And exactly, like that's what this is a woman who is insecure wanted to try and tear down another woman. Gee, what a surprise. What a fucking surprise. Women are being fucking catty to each other. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that one? Man. That's such a crazy revelation. It came so out of left field. I think all I can do is just play some Arc Raiders. That's the only thing I can do. That's it. That's all I got. Um So yeah, I'm playing through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines again, but I downloaded the unofficial patch which completes the game, or it makes it a little bit more complete. And it makes me realize just how broken Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines was when they released it. I don't know how they were able to release that game in good conscience. They probably didn't. They probably hated themselves for it. It's a barely completed game compared to what the unofficial patch was able to salvage. I liked it. I still liked it, and I liked the patch even more. It's just like, man, it sucks that it couldn't be all that it was supposed to be. The new Arc Raiders update looks like it took a step back. I don't know what you mean by that, sir. I don't know what you mean by that, sir. It sounds like porn, probably. Like I'm gonna say something, right? And it's gonna be like pineapple on pizza. There was never anything wrong with pineapple on pizza, okay? There was never anything wrong with pineapple on pizza. It's just that like it became a meme to be like pineapple doesn't go on pizza, and it's a very it should show you just how low IQ everybody around you is, that they like hop on that trend, and it's more than just a fucking stupid internet joke to them. It's like genuinely they're like, dude, pineapple on pizza, gross, right? Indian women are attractive to me, right? They can be attractive to me. I don't think they're ugly, right? Obviously, like you go anywhere in the world, you can find some pretty ugly people. Not me, of course. I'm not one of them. You know, I am the ideal male everything. Okay, I feel bad for the ones that aren't, but um, when it comes to um when it comes to Indian women, like there are some attractive Indian women out there, you know. Oh, un momento, por favor. Yes, we're good there. I gotta, why is it not? There we go. Like I don't think Indian women are like stock, like just like ugly necessarily, you know. Now, if you like there are things that can make them very unattractive, like if you have a woman who is like not grooming and stuff like that, which the unfortunate reality is there is a lot of that over in India. They have a different standard for cleanliness as well as certain other things, you know, hygiene and stuff like that. um but like that like it matters, but if you're just look if you stand if you don't stand downwind from a girl in New Delhi, you can be like, yeah, no, I don't think she's unattractive, you know. um and it's just like to see the weird complex from everybody. It's just like it's just strange, you know. It's just fucking weird. um Gingers love brown women. This is a fact. Yeah. Oh, if Paddy Pimblett gets brutally knocked out, it'll be one of the funniest moments in UFC history. Honestly, Paddy Pimblett getting knocked out would be kind of funny, you know? He already sounds like he's been knocked out more than a few times with that fucking scouser shit, you know? But yeah, like it's just there's a sickness in the world, you know, and I'm having a hard time getting it out. What I'm trying to say, I know what I want to say, um, and it's just like, yeah, you know, I'm having a hard time getting it out, you know. It's just annoying to see women and like anybody who like they're like I don't ooh night raid. I have 45 seconds to get in on this night raid. I'm gonna do a free loadout. I'm sticking to free loadouts right now because I want to try and fill my inventory. You know, um, yeah. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. You know, I just think that like everybody needs to chill. But particularly, I think Indians need to chill because if they weren't so like narcissistic about it a lot of the time, um, they wouldn't get fucked with on the level that they do, you know. If they weren't so sensitive about it, you know. And it's like I think the last thing they need is subreddits to talk to each other about how much everything sucks, because what they're doing is they're creating an echo chamber where Indian women are like, oh, Sydney Sweeney is not as attractive as this random Indian actress that has not showered for 6 weeks. This woman is the peak of beauty, and Sydney Sweeney is a fucking bitch. Like, that's like we don't like you don't need to be in that predicament. You don't want to be in that predicament. This does kind of suck because I got here a little bit late, so there's gonna be some loot that I just like, you know, like there's gonna be some places that have already been looted, and then also I have a rattler, which is like not as good of a weapon as I would prefer, you know. I thought the I thought the rattler was a good one, And, yeah, no, it's not a dartboard. Alright, whatever. Some raiders use it to practice dexterity, others just like throwing things at other things. That is one thing about this game, is it's very millennial writer coded, you know? Like, I'll talk about that. I'm just sick of seeing millennial writing everywhere, is the issue, you know? Ooh, is that a... No, I don't... that might be. Let me see if I can...
A supply flare up there.
Oh, no. I thought that was a down raider arc. Uh-oh, shit. I got found. Fuck. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Hopefully I can... Yes, I can run in there. Thank God. The Rattler is not good for trying to take out arc. You know, any kind of arc. Particularly those hornets, I've noticed. Or, no, that was a wasp, excuse me. Oh, shit. Yeah. Indians are just computer Mexicans, oh boy. Uh-oh. Did I get caught again? Did somebody catch me? Nope. Alright, we're good. Oh, shit. Damn. I hurt myself. There's... Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Go. I gotta get inside again. Oh, nice. A deflated football. I think I'm all set. Yeah, I gotta get underground. Oh, shit. Damn, it sees me. Yeah, I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. There's way too many arcs out there. And they're trying to find me. You see there's somebody over there that is, you know, that triggered an arc. It's searching right now. Ooh, oh, he found me. Yeah. The Rattler just sucks. It's not, like, I do not like it as a weapon. You need something as a ooh, hairpin. Okay. Zipline, eh? Let me hang out here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hit the bandage. Somebody's around. Light ammo. Do I have light ammo? I have medium ammo. Yeesh. Somebody's here. Oh, hey. Hello, is anyone here? Oh, shit. I'd like to try and get out of here on the sooner side because I just found a weapon. I don't have many hairpins. I don't even know how well those things work. Uh-oh. I know that thing was coming for me. A toaster, I'll leave that one. Shit. Yeah, so that's no bueno. 10 minutes to get to the northern station if I want it. Oh, somebody's here. Yeah, I keep it low and slow here. Yeah, you can hear people in the background. I kind of want to investigate that. Somebody has quite the arsenal. Shit. Ah, shit. Well, these dudes are not close enough for me to really feel comfortable fucking around with a ton, so. Fuck. Take some medium ammo. Ooh, heavy ammo. I don't have a ton of heavy ammo. Oh, shit. Damn, I can't get out here. I don't think I can anyway. I can get out here, though. Fabric. Take a syringe, I suppose. Duct tape. Always use some duct tape. I find simple gun parts every time I'm out. Shit, okay. Oh, I hear something walking around. That's not good. Oh, shit. Shit. Something triggered that thing to go yellow, so there's a chance somebody's over there. Pretty big chance, too, I'd say. Oh, man. Is that what I think it is?
A bombardier. There. Outside.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that thing. That thing will kill me. Yeah, there's somebody who has quite the firepower that I do. Oh, shit. I'm hoping that I can hide in here. Nobody will see me. Fuck. As long as he doesn't go red, I'm in alright shape. You know, he'll stay there for a while, but eventually he'll get tired and he'll leave. You know, either that or I can take my chances on trying to book it, you know? Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. That thing is close by. That thing is close by. And it doesn't help that I can't see anything.
There.
Okay. Slowly sneak out. Might as well harvest some of these while I'm here. Can make healing supplies with these, so that's good. What is that thing?
Wasp. Over there.
Oh. Ah, somebody just shot at it. If he wants to fight, I'll help him kill that thing, and then I'll probably kill him. Because, like I said, I'm a bastard on these single runs. Oh shit! That's a that thing will go off, and it might attract something. Oh, damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuck, they got me. Fuck, I'm dead. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Go, 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 go. Can I close this? No, I cannot. Shit. You hear that? Those were for me. Those things were for me. Where is it? 80 meters. I gotta find a way into that thing. Oh, shit. Yeah, of course there's arc in here. I'll take that. Guess I'll take that. Yeah, this has already been... Ooh, light ammo. I'll take that. Could actually use that because I need a... oh, damn it. I could use that because I have a backup weapon now. It's a good thing he left that. Expired pasta. Ah, yes. Ooh, more light ammo. Perfect. Just in case I do get into a fight. Ah, man. You know? Ah, man. 2 minutes to get there. But... Oh, wait. Hold up. I think I might be able to get there.
Go to that metro.
It's downstairs. Okay, I need to get down there. I have 2 minutes to do that. I don't know how to though. Ah, perfect. Wait a second. Oh, I thought that was a raider. I was like, oh, should I? Yes. I got here just in time. I gotta hope nobody's camping this thing though. Sometimes people camp it. Sometimes it's me. I don't have a ton of time to be waiting. Like, this is just the daily life. Taking the red line. Yeah. They should call this fucking Braintree to Alewife the game. Scott's daily walk to work. Hell yeah. Come on, open up. Yes, perfect. Somebody's coming. Thought somebody was, anyway.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out.
It sounded like somebody was, but... So yeah, no combat at that time, because truthfully, the weapon that I had was not that great for combat with arc, and I didn't run into anybody that I could have tried to take out. But I did get a weapon, you know, that's cool. I've never used a hairpin I've never used a hairpin before in this game, so you know I'm curious what that's like. I might play with a looting, with an actual build. I might play with an actual build next time. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, hairpin, slide action. I don't know what slide action is. Yeah, so I would assume you have to fire and then you have to rack the slide is what that is. So yeah, that's not exactly what you would call ideal, I suppose, but whatever. That's nice. I got a defibrillator, an injection that quickly revives down raiders and ooh, okay. I would hope I can use that on myself. Oh damn, I forgot to empty out everything. Let's see here. Do I have? No, I do not. Oh wait, what am I doing? I figure since I'm here, I might as well see if I had any, but I didn't think I did. Gonna replace this. Yeah, I found this. This is a really good. This is a really good weapon. It's got such a crazy. It's got such a crazy rate of fire. I found this on a dude when I was leaving. Literally, I round a corner. I go into a subway station, and it just like the dude's just dead. He's just dead. You know, it's funny as hell. Yeah, so whatever. I'm gonna empty everything out, and then I'll see what I want to sell. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's basically what I thought. I have so many of these, I'd rather just sell it. Coolant. I need plastic parts. I don't have plastic parts. I thought I had mad plastic parts. I want to see what this recycles into. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure I'll find one of those again. Trying to clear room in my inventory. Perfect for relaxing nights at home, casual get-togethers, and private air guitar. Yeah, okay, let's fucking sell that. I'll keep the rosary. Oh yeah, I have blueprints. Pretty sure I have to. Yeah. Oh, learn and consume. Okay, yeah. I'm still learning how to play this game. Mod alert, celeb alert, Reddit updude alert, wee woo. Hell yeah. I gotta ask people who know what they're doing what to do with this thing. I would assume I just sell it, but you know, I don't want to make the assumption too big. This We'll keep our friend the rubber ducky. So yeah, now we will go to workshop. Oh yeah, did I ever get enough? I need more metal parts is what I need, but that's okay because Scrappy over here is going to give me everything I need for that. Can I train him? What do I need? Lemon and apricot. I need 3 lemons and 3 apricots. Where the fuck do I get that shit? Yes. Not enough resource. Oh, I need 5 more metal parts. I'm such an idiot. Whatever. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Nah, because I'm going on an arc killing mission next. So if it's not gonna give me, I feel like I need rusted bolts, but however, I can, yes, there it is, perfect. Now I can throw this bad Larry in there. Oh yeah, perfect. Not quite. Oh. Ooh, I could use some heavy ammo probably. Well, definitely actually. Medical lab. I need to go to the medical lab. I need durable cloth. Fuck. Oh, bandage. Perfect. Guess I'll just do a ton of those things. Alright, so I don't know if I'll do another night raid. I think I might just go to Damn Battlegrounds. I do like Damn Battlegrounds. You know what? That's yeah, fuck it. So yeah. Heavy ammo is required, and then light ammo is required. So I'm gonna throw these bad Larrys back. Yeah, you know, I'll throw these back too. I gotta fucking move them to the stash, and then I need shield chargers is what I need. Yeah, I took this, and this off of a dude earlier. I mean, I can at least repair it. Oh, no, I can't repair it. It needs advanced metal parts and medium gun parts, so maybe I can upgrade this one. Oh, no. So, yeah, I need 7 metal parts to upgrade that to a 2. So, let's see if I can buy some shit first. Because I'm heading out there with a rate of fire that is not exactly great, you know. It's not exactly what I want to do. You know, two bolt. One of them's a break action, the other one's a fucking bolt action. You know, a slide action. Like I'm not trying to do that. This Celeste chick. What's going on, Face Spirits? How you doing, man? You see, like, millennial face, millennial, like, not the ugliest you've ever seen, but still not pretty face, you know? What else? Like,
I'm kind of in a hurry, so help yourself.
It's like, why are all of the leadership roles, why are all the influential people women and like black people? You know, you couldn't have one white dude, you know. And what the fuck is with the Fez? Shut up, bitch. I wasn't talking to you. All right, you don't say anything. And then you got this, right?
Be quick about it.
That's one of the lower key things that you notice about specifically video games written by millennials and stuff like that is
Hey, no loitering. If you're going to buy anything, be quick about it.
yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Like the tough British Asian girl, the girl who like her parents are probably from Hong Kong, you know, and she lived like half Hong Kong, half England her entire life. Like that's exactly the type of shit like they love this weird shit, you know. And then of course they have one dude, but he's gay.
Ah, you finally decided to pay me a visit. Well, this is a treat, I must say. I've been expecting it.
They make him into a robot. You know, speaking of which, I can, yes.
There you go, fresh from my miracle cabinet. Ka-ching, baby!
And then, of course,
Feel free to browse, but watch your step.
they have one actual dude, and he's like the friendly, non-threatening black dude, you know? It's like just the millennial tropes are very apparent here, and it gets on my nerves because I'm autistic, you know. But like it's glaring a little bit. It's fucking glaring a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a great game. It is a great game. I imagine you'd seen the vid running around explaining such a sentiment. Is this game fun? It looks like it's working out your brain. I mean, it's fun, but I wouldn't say it's working out my brain. This is just a fucking video game, you know? Yeah, we're going to damn battlegrounds. These damn battlegrounds is where we're going to. Oh, okay. Ugh. I can't understand why are you playing this game if you dislike it. No, I like it. I like it, you know. It's a good game. It's just millennial writing sucks. Is like it's just that simple, that easy, you know, that easy to explain. Repair. Oh, what are we at? 98 out of let's see. Yeah, fuck it, I'll repair it. I want to make sure I'm in good shape heading out there because, you know, I have a feeling I might need to make sure I'm good. Upgrade. Bada bada boom. A Pharaoh 2. And then I wonder what the upgrade for this would be. Ooh. You know what, just in case. You know, it's just metal parts to do it, so who cares? Got the butt pocket. I'm gonna keep that empty though. Yeah. All right, we're good to go. Scott, how long you been playing Ark? What level? I'm level 15. I've been playing it for like 4 days. You know. No, know what I'm saying. So I like the Pharaoh because it takes out the flying drones decently easy. It's especially good when it's paired with a we're early in this raid too. It's especially good when it's paired with a kettle one, excuse me. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take a magnet. It's especially good when it's paired with a kettle one because you're able to you're able to really fuck it up with that one shot and then switch right to the kettle. And then, oh, somebody's here. You're able to fuck it up the first shot and then finish it off with the kettle. they fucking... Oh, no. Ooh, vertical grip 2, rusted shut medical kit. I guess I'll take that. Canister, fabric. I got tons of fabric. You see, whoever that was, they came in here. I got a couple light impact grenades. They took whatever that was. I got a smoke grenade as well, I guess. What did I just find a second ago that was like, I was like, ooh, oh yeah, I'll take that vertical grip and I'll put it in there. That way, nobody can actually take the fucking thing. Somebody's here. I thought I heard footsteps. Interesting. I think yeah, I think research and admin is close enough that I can say fuck it and I can go there and then I can escape through the you know, through that one that's pretty close. Like I said, I want to kill Ark this round. So if I can prioritize that, I will, but if not, at the very least, I'm early enough in the raid that maybe there's still some stuff in research and admin. Huh? Oh, okay. There's no way I'm gonna hit this thing. It's not gonna happen. Oh, you see it go. Scott, are you focusing on leveling up first or just doing PvP? A little bit of both. I'm mainly focused on leveling though. You know. Ah, that's a spotter too. Ooh, I gotta be careful with that one. Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raid this shit. I'm gonna search it. Some metal parts I guess I'll take. I have so much crude explosives, I'm gonna say fuck it. Humidifier, headphones. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, with the Pharaoh. Ah, man. I'm going to put that in the safe pocket instead. Unfortunately, I can't field craft, so... I want to see what happens when I fire that other one. Yeah, not great. Ooh, that's a downed raider. Uh-huh. Yeah, Helldiver sucked. This one was good. Talking to Zach. Yeah, I knew it was an extraction shooter. I just, you know. Hello there. You extracting right now too, or? Ah, cool. Don't worry, I'll watch your back.
Yeah, if you need this.
Ah, sweet, thank you. Too bad for him. Nah, honestly, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do it. Not only that, but I think he'll fuck me up if it comes down to it. Uh-oh, shit. Did I just... Oh, no. that thing blow up? Yeah, I ain't extracting right this second, you know. I saw what that dude had, and I was like, I don't know if I like the odds. Will I be able to reload quick enough? You know? I wasn't sure if I'd be able to. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. The fucking tick. Son of a bitch. Fucking asshole. Those things are so easy to kill, but they come from out of nowhere. Yeah, there's one. Oh, is that a...
An arc probe. There.
Oh, no. That thing summons the arcs, I believe. I could be wrong. Alright. We're gonna aggro... Ooh, there's two of them. This is gonna be, is risky. Whoops. It didn't even notice. I think they're coming at me now. Yep. Ah, shit. There's three of them now. Man. This is not good. This is not really good. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Run! Run! Damn. Yeah, again, like this dude's too, like, should I do it? Oh. Ah, fuck it, I'll take that. Who's shooting over there? Oh. Damn. I see you're there. I helped you out. You better not. You better not betray me. Oh. Oh shit. Oh.
Appreciate it.
I don't think this person has a weapon.
Look at me going.
Look at me going.
Yeah, drop the beat.
No!
I can't shoot for shit. That's a... No, that's an arc probe, isn't it? I knew that was a bad idea, but I just figured, fuck it. Like, it's fun to just, like, jump on and just decide at a moment's notice, like, fuck it, I don't care. I got a couple of good things. One of them was in the safe pocket, you know, fucking, I'll take it. It's again, like, I don't have good weaponry yet, and that's the problem. And when I get good weaponry, I'm like, ooh, I want to, you see what I'm talking about? The safe pocket. I got the silencer right now, which is cool. See, it would have been better for me to, like, shoot and just run, because they wouldn't have chased me. It would have just been fun to fuck around like that. But yeah, like, right now my main concern is expanding the stash. You know, I can get 24 stash slots, excuse me, if I spend 60,000. Oh, excuse me. So I need to get 60,000 coins. We'll go back to damn Battlegrounds and we'll fuck around a little bit. I'm gonna take a looting. Yeah, we'll take this one. We'll go Pharaoh again. Can I upgrade this? No, I cannot. That's fine though. You know, fuck it. Yeah. I saw Demetrius Johnson, aka Mighty Mouse, playing this earlier today. Yeah, it's like a trendy game, so a lot of people are playing it, you know? Me, like, the guys that I would usually play AoE with, they were like, they haven't stopped talking about it. They, you know, we don't play AoE like we used to. They started playing this. So there's a, like, you know, I figured, fuck it, I might as well jump in and see what all the hubbub's about. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it, I will say. Do I want to fuck around with the defibrillator? I'll see what I can do with that. I'll see what I can do with those shots. Alright. It should be a free to play game in my opinion. Yeah, it is, like, considering what you get, it is a little bit expensive. I think I paid like $39 for it. And it's like, alright, it's a good game. I enjoy it. Especially because I've been playing older games. I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic. I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade, right? So because of that, it's like to get actually halfway decent, like, combat is nice. It's satisfying, you know? But yeah, like, this could be a free-to-play game, if we're being honest here. Either that, or it could be something that's, like, worth a lot less than what they're trying to make it out to be. I don't even know where I spawned. I've never spawned here before. I'll try and see. Oh, dude, I'm 10 minutes into this raid. There's gonna be nothing in research and admin or anywhere else. I gotta see if I can get to these outskirts places that way, because maybe there's something in there. Thought I saw a fucking circle to do something. Oh, damn it. This is what happens when you go out of range. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? I'm just trying to get over to that thing. That's all I want. Why you busting my balls? Yeah, I should be able to get in there. I just gotta find the way to actually do it. bet it's around here. Yep. A syringe, and there's a backpack that I cannot look into. So I found somebody's fucking spot where they do heroin. Ooh, I'll take that. It took you this long to see that I gave my character red hair, High Ecuador? What are you, fucking blind? Yes, this is exactly what I need. Shit like this. Untouched, unmolested. Heavy ammo, perfect. Ooh, yes, a kettle. Kettle 1. This is when I'm trying to kill arcs, this is what I like to go for, you know? I'll hit it with the Pharaoh and then I'll switch to the kettle. Shoddy ammo. Smoke grenade. Ooh, what's that? So I do need to start thinking about an escape route. I do not have a radar hatch key is the issue. So Central Swamp Lift seems like the best choice. It's the closest one that is currently open. You know, I can start headed towards there anyway. Like, and that's kind of what I'm talking about with the, like, it feels like there should be more, is like, I've been playing this round for like maybe 5 or so minutes, and I'm already like, okay, how do we end the game, you know? And it's partially because I found some interesting stuff, you know. I found some shotgun ammo. I found some heavy ammo somewhere. I'm pretty sure I found heavy ammo. I needed more. Either way, I did find, like, I found some decent shit. So I am kind of thinking like, uh-oh, how am I gonna get this shit back, you know? It's a very simple game, simple premise. Oh, excuse me, and it works, but like, you know, it maybe it works a little too well, and because of that, it does kind of make the game a little one-dimensional at times. But it's really fun to play with friends, especially when you're saying fuck it and you're PvPing. That makes it really fun. You know, that's where I really. Oh. Hello there. You're not a shyster, are you? I guess not. Ooh, yes. Right in the butt pocket. Ooh, rusted tools. I actually do need those for something. I am kind of far away from this thing. Maybe I should start headed towards there a little bit more. But first, thought I saw something over here that looked lootable. Nope, not quite. I still don't know what that noise is. That, like, that ping noise, that beep noise. Take no prisoners, Scott. Don't trust anyone. Yeah, that's how you have to be in PvP, depending on the map you're at. You know, like I was playing duos with somebody yesterday, and you know, he's the expert, not me. He knows more about the game, so obviously, like, when we're playing duos, I'm just gonna, like, keep my mouth shut and listen to him. But, like, I asked him, like, yo, should we be ready to kill people when we see him? And he was like, nah, let's see if we can make friends. And every time we met another duo, they blasted the fuck out of us. They absolutely let us have it. We dropped like 3 or 4 in a row because we weren't in like a fighting mood. We were like, hey, let's see if we can make pals with people. Let's see if we can buddy up. Industrial battery chemicals. I'm also on that. Actually, oh, I'll grab that battery unless there's one in here. Then I'll grab this one. Might as well, right? I don't think I have tons of industrial batteries hanging around. Somebody's already been in there. Somebody's already been here. I won't even bother because I think we are reaching a point where that thing's going to be shut down. Yeah, we got 10. What was that noise? It's crazy how far you can sprint. Yeah, I figured somebody had already been here. Oh, shit. Shit. Ah, oh, damn it. Plenty of time. Not a whole lot of oh, just as I say that, fuck, I need to try and knock this thing out. Ah, damn it. Oh, what the fuck, dude? I forgot to reload this thing. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, man, this is not good. This is not good. Fuck, I'm out of ammo for it, too. Shit, I gotta try my best to juke this thing out. Ah, yes. I damaged him. Is he dead? No? Oh, yeah, he ain't doing too hot. Sweet. Alright, you know, let's... Oh, shit. Look at that thing. That is even bigger than the last one. I have got to go. Got to go. At the very least, I can, like, crouch behind something and go. Shit. I don't think that thing sees very well. I think it needs. Oh, it is headed. We are gonna cross paths. We are gonna cross paths, and that's not good. All I have is Pharaoh. I don't have a kettle anymore, so. Although maybe what I need to do is, oh, what am I doing? Where'd he go? Where? Damn it! I dropped it. I had a rattler, and I dropped it like a fucking idiot. I got 6 minutes. I can take this nice and slow, nice and easy. Scott, you gotta use the shoulder switch when going to your left. Yeah, that's a button I haven't figured out yet, and I keep forgetting to ask or look it up. Tough, jeez. Slide right through.
Okay. Stand by for elevator.
You can see a couple arcs sliding around. Come on.
Hatch open sequence now. Stand by.
Go, 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 go. Yes. Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, somebody already let this guy have it. Pfft, that sucks for him. I don't even want that Stitcher. Oh, wait. What about this one? Yeah, somebody already let this guy have it. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. I don't like that. I don't like that. I gotta... Oh, shit. Whatever. I need to get out of here.
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5
fuck it.
minutes.
I want that prickly pear. I want these. Oh shit, there's even more. Oh, yo, okay. He's got too much shit for me to be like, nah. I knew I should go back. All right. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. Anybody else? No? All right. Perfect. That sucks, getting that close just to die. I wonder who did it, too. Seems like some fucking Reddit motherfucker did something at a church in Taunton. Yeah, some guy interrupted a mass, I guess, in Taunton, which is, you know, it's like 45 minutes away from where I am. And fucking somebody's like, "Hey, like this Taunton group, this Taunton page was like, hey, like, you know, let's like if you can identify this guy, please let us know who he is. We're gonna forward his info to the authorities because he's going into a church specifically to cause a disturbance during the mass because he's trying to commit a hate crime, is what he's trying to do." And people are in the, like, not people, but some people are in the comments like, "I guess forgiveness is not part of the church anymore. String them up at the altar is the new forgiveness." It's like, honestly, kill yourself. You fucking pussy ass motherfucker, you know? Type of dude. He's got I'm looking at him right now. I'm not gonna show you because he's got pictures of his kids too. I clicked on his profile. He's like the hat and sunglasses type dude, like the Walmart like $15 like sporty sunglasses dude. He's got a American flag with a Punisher skull on it. And that's what I'm talking about is like that's exactly what I'm talking about with like people who they claim they're on your side but they're not. Like that guy hates Christianity. He hates Catholics. He hates the church. Why would I consider him to be my ally? Like, yeah, sure, if he's not getting in my way, I don't mind him. I'm not someone who you either have to be on my side or you're the enemy. That's not the way it is. But a guy like that makes himself my enemy more often than not when there's a situation where some fucking bug man conditioning pokes through, because that's what it is every time with these people. It's bug man conditioning. It's like this dude, he's probably like an older millennial, right? He's probably in his like mid to late 40s. Maybe like early 40s, I don't know. But the point is, he's one of those millennials who's like, actually, I support the Second Amendment and I drink Black Rifle coffee, but don't you dare say that Jesus wouldn't fucking let somebody try and fuck with the church as it's in session, because he would have, because that's what forgiveness is, according to the fucking school teachers who hate my ass, who wish they could have turned me into a woman. That's what they taught me, you know? There's a certain kind of person who just wants to be right by societal standards. And like within it's the Overton window, right? It's the Overton window. There's people who will, their main goal is to remain within the Overton window, even if they're on the right wing. And that's where you get these conservatives who don't conserve anything, you know, because as soon as the Overton window, if this is them, as soon as the Overton window does that and they're outside of it, they're like, oh shit, and they jump into it, you know? That's why that is because they were taught that the ultimate evil is to stray from the Overton window. You can be right wing in the Overton window. We're gonna hate you. We're gonna fuck with you. We're not gonna leave you alone and all that stuff. We're gonna equate you to people who are outside of the Overton window. But at the very least, you can look at everybody who's outside the Overton window and be like, nah, man, you're too extreme. Actually, I support the Second Amendment so that gay people can shoot straight people. Like that's the type of shit, you know. And it's just disgusting. Like you need to ignore not just your enemies, but the wolves in sheep's clothing who they think they're on your side. Because this guy genuinely thinks he's on our side. He genuinely thinks that he has a good and proper, and his name is Scott Sullivan. Yeah, I'm writing the comments and I'm reading my own angry about it. No, but like they will sell you out in a heartbeat, and that's what I saw in activism. You know, is the second you were called a Nazi and you didn't kowtow to it and be like, no, I'm not a Nazi. You see, I'm not a Nazi. I actually hate Nazis. everybody around you would go, oh, so you are a Nazi? Is that it? Well, I hate you. You see, lefties? I hate Nazis. I'm the good guy. If you listen to those guys, you're never going to go far enough. So you need to. Let's see what raiders were nearby. Sally Limon. Anyway, yeah, like it's just disgusting to see the way people are. Like, you have to let me fuck with you, and if you don't let me fuck with you, well, you're not being a good Christian. That's what Jesus said, is you have to let people fuck with you constantly all the time, no matter what. And if you don't do that, well, then you're not actually living according to his word, and you're a bad guy. These people don't even believe in hell. They a lot of the time there's some kind of weird fucking Protestant. Anyway, you know, there's some kind of weird like fucking actually hell is not. Oh boy, rookie 1, fantastic. Why are there 2 of them there if I'm only rookie 1? Like, a lot of the time these guys are either irreligious or they're Protestants in the first place, you know? And like the type of Protestant that doesn't believe God would send somebody to hell for being such a piece of shit. A clandestine group has activated the gate's emergency shutdown protocol. 4 keycards need to be obtained to override it and uncover what they're hiding. Fewer active return points, no active raider hatches, collect security codes. I don't know if I want to do this one right now because it is a little bit over 2 hours. We're going to play one more, maybe one more after that, but we'll see. And I will get out of here. But it's like we're at a crossroads here. And a lot more people have woken up. And that's a really, really good thing. It's a great thing. It's fantastic. And we have an opportunity to genuinely make the nation better in the long term. And now is not the time to take the word of someone who wears a tight t-shirt that has an American flag on the side. Now is the time to ignore that guy. He is full of shit. Even when he talks about, well, if they do that, we might just have to rise up. We might just have to rise up is what we'll have to do. He ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Their whole thing is they like to stand around with guns, and that's it. They would never use them. You could fist fight those guys, and they would not shoot you. You know, they talk a mean game. They talk a mean game about how they're like practically waiting for someone to try them. No, that's not how it works. You either fucking shoot somebody or you don't, you know? And like, I'm not even saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not even saying like these guys like should, they should be shooting people. That's not even what I'm trying to say either. I haven't played the Blue Gate a ton, I feel like. I'm gonna go free loadout. Oh, okay. I'm not even saying like, hey, I want these guys to get active in that way. That's not even what I'm trying to imply. What I'm saying is, okay. Yes. There we go. What I'm saying is these guys are wasteoids. They are useless men. They are pointless in every sense of the word. And if you listen to them, you're just going to be made into them because that's the way that these guys are. Want to see what happens if I recycle it? Oh yeah, fucking whatever. I'll sell that. The type of person to pull a gun to intimidate someone. Yes, exactly. The kind of person, like, guns to these people are like cars to other people. They're like money to me, right? I collect currency of a bunch of different kinds. They just want them to have them because it looks cool, because every now and again they whip them out and they're like, hey, you see this? This is really cool. Haha. That's what I do every now and again with my money. Is like I show you guys all the different kinds of currency, both historical American as well as foreign currencies that I've collected, and I have some pretty cool shit there. You know, that's what guns are to these guys. It's a hobby. It's just a way for them to feel like they have like an outlet, and it's an outlet that is very similar to when a guy who got bullied decides he's going to get into MMA. Because he thinks it's gonna make it so, like, you know, he's totally gonna own the bullies or something like that. It's yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm tired of listening to people like, as somebody who moved the needle in a real way, as somebody who was actually a part of something that was like worthwhile and useful in the grand scheme of things. It's frustrating and annoying to deal with those kinds of people, and there's different little baskets that you can put different people in because the same kind of guy will act in a bunch of different ways. What the fuck is a first foothold anyway?
We've all...
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway, you know, it's just like the problem is, a lot of people on the left want to win, and a lot of people on the right just want to be correct, you know? And that has always been an issue, and that is why the left was able to seize power in the first place, and that's why we're having such a hard time taking it back. Things are not as hopeless as they may seem at times, especially over the last year or so. Things have been getting better culturally. They have been. Everybody knows it. People saying woke is dead and shit like that. That's not true. Woke is just in hibernation, waiting for a time that it can rear its ugly head again. You know, and you have to be aware of that. And that's why I'm not dropping every word that I could. You know, I'm kind of taking it easy, even with the whole woke is dead thing. Ah, they found somebody. I want to see if either A, I can help him out. Ooh, okay. I think, yes. I think he might be fucked. He's gonna have to deal with two of them. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn it. Oh, there's two of them? Shit. Oh, you got it, dude. Wow, really? Whatever. Yeah, like, it's just... The right wing wants to be correct. They want to be, like, factually correct. And a lot of the time, they are factually correct, right? But it's not about who's factually correct. It's about who is trying as hard as they can to seize and hold power. It is not nearly as hopeless as people think it is. It's gotten a lot better over the last year, or maybe even a little bit more. People saying woke is dead, and it's not, but people are saying it because it feels a little bit better. It feels like freedom of speech is back a little bit, right? But at the end of the day, just because, like, if I'm beating the fuck out of you and I get tired of beating the fuck out of you, so I back off for a minute, you're not suddenly winning the fight. That's not how that works, you know? I'll go looter's instincts. You know, that's not the way any of this shit works. And unfortunately, a lot of people on the right, we've been beaten down so hard for so long that we think that just because the left overextends itself and they have to retreat tactically so that they can consolidate and then continue moving forward, they think that it means that, like, we have won or we are winning. The fact of the matter is, any conservative movement or any conservative point over the last 60 to 70 years where people were like, wow, we're getting better again. Did things really get better? I mean, economically, maybe. Conservatives are better with economics than liberals are. It's just a fact. But socially, it did not get better, you know? it always remained the same, or maybe even got a little bit worse under someone, say, like Reagan or Bush or something like that. And then as soon as like a Clinton or an Obama took back over, it just bang, it just slid even further than it was, you know? All in all, people are stupid. Most people are not tacticians. Most people are not smart enough, or even they don't even have the processing power to know anything useful or valuable, you know. And would you look at this? I could escape right now if I so pleased. And because of this, you got to know who to listen to and who not to listen to, you know. Ooh, I suppose I would take that. As usual, I can either play or I can, you know. Oh, damn, I knocked something off him. Anyway, this is why I like Evola so much, though. When it comes to someone like Evola, he is big on the aristocracy of the soul, which the soul is going to inform the physical. The metaphysical always informs the physical. And he may not be a Christian, right? But I do believe that what he says has a foundation in what Christians do believe, whether he wants to admit it or not, right? This is part of where perennialism comes from, is because like you can find similarities between a lot of different religions, right? And you can argue about like which one's correct. I believe it's Christianity. I believe everything else is either a misunderstanding or a trick. You know, and I have my reasons for that. This is a valuable area too, actually. That's what the fuck is going on here? Let's see if I can't let that guy have it. But like in a in the world of tradition, right? In a traditional world or a traditional society. Shit. In a traditional society, like there is very much like a shut up and like listen to the guy who's better than you sort of thing, sort of aspect about it, right? Again, I'm doing a bad job here of trying to talk at this point, but you know. Let me uh-oh. Somebody's shooting, and it doesn't sound like friendly gunfire. What I was saying is like that guy spoke. What I was saying is like, yeah, there should be a hierarchy to society where your word is viewed as less. You know. Where's this guy going? Hello. Uh-oh. They're going to somebody. Shit. Shit. Oh, damn it. These guys better actually help me. Shit. They're not gonna help me, are they? Ooh. Haha, I'm gonna hide here. I think that's a good idea. Oh, shit. Oh, right behind you, bro. Would you... Stop. Eventually that I'm not trying to hit that thing center mass. I'm trying to hit it where its thrusters are, because if I can fuck up its thrusters, I'm in good shape. Ah, damn it. Oh, damn it. Dude, is that was a... I think I was getting shot not by an arc there. I think I was getting shot by a fucking person. Oh, damn. I don't know if I can do anything, man. Sorry. Oh, you fucking... Wow, fuck this guy. You gotta play mouse and keyboard, bro. I'm playing mouse and keyboard. I'm just not good at this game yet. But yeah, not everybody should have a say in society is what I'm saying. Like, the vast majority of people do not belong making fucking decisions. This is something that more and more people have become comfortable with as time has gone on, specifically because they've seen what democracy has done, right? But it goes beyond that. It should be understood that, like, people of a certain standing, based off of, like, their mental capacity or something like that, they should not be taken seriously. And, like, we already do that with people who are, like, you know, special ed, right? We don't allow them to, like, take care of themselves a lot of the time. Something like that is obvious, but when it comes to, like, some low IQ but still able to function kind of person, the kind of person who, when you present them with a conundrum that they cannot understand, instead of just being like, oh, I don't get it, please explain it to me, they get angry. That kind of person, which there's a lot of people like that out there, you absolutely positively should not have to, like, worry about having to listen to anything they say. It should be like a bum on the street who is, like, clearly on the street because of some kind of mental or drug issues. You should look at somebody like that and be like, this guy's not worth my time. I should not give them my attention. That's the way that it should. You know? That's the way that you should be. I'm thinking maybe I'll do one more just for the fact that that one ended kind of bad. That one ended annoying. I can't even get mad because that's the kind of guy I am. Is like, that's exactly the kind of move that I would do. It would have been nice if the guy who was on the ground would have warned me what happened, though. I figured it was the Ark that did that to him. I didn't think it was another fucking player, you know? But anyway. But yeah, like, there's many things that as long as we're willing to do it or unwilling to do it, the world is not going to get any better. And again, one of those things is that you need to be able to identify people who are worth listening to and those that are not worth listening to. And you need to be able to have some form of authority or some ability to, like, tell those people to fuck off and or tell them what to do and have them listen, you know? There needs to be a hierarchy placed back into society, you know? Not everybody is created equally, and not everybody is equal as soon as they fucking exit the womb. You're equal in the eyes of God, but equal in the eyes of man, no sir. There is no way that could ever be true. Not even for a second. A fucking rattler. That's exactly what I didn't want. Husk Graveyard. lower village. Oh, damn it. I'm already fucking up in the game, aren't I? Oh, shit. Shit. Damn it. Go, 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 go. Somebody's out there. Sounds close, too. What kind of room is this? Is this a bedroom? Who the fuck would sleep in that thing? I love poorly designed apartments and, like, houses. It's like, okay, I could believe this is a bedroom, obviously. Tw 2080 Scott Sullivan shift, hell yeah. You know, it's like, I keep wanting to talk about this, and I have a lot more to say, but you know, it's oh, what the fuck? It's tough when I'm playing the game. Plus, like, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be mean, but like, if we want the world to improve, we have to be honest about stuff like that. And not everybody deserves to have a say. And unfortunately, there's going to be people who they think because they agree with you on some basic tenet of something. Oh, another rosary. Because they agree with you on some basic, like, boilerplate tenet of, like, conservatism or traditionalism or Christianity or whatever, they're gonna think that that makes them a part of that, like, that spiritual elite, you know? And it unfortunately does not, and it will lead to some awkward conversations. I'm not telling anyone here, like, we're establishing a hardline spiritual elite, and you like that's not even what I'm trying to do or say here. What I'm saying is, like there's going to be a lot of people who think they're on your level and they're not, and they're going to try and have conversations with you that they should not try to have. And because of that, their feelings are going to get hurt when you're like, yo, what are you talking about? You know? They're even going to sit there and they're going to be like, oh, well, you know, you're a fucking asshole, dude. They're going to talk like that, you know? That's what happens with me sometimes, is like, specifically with, say, something martial arts related, right? Here, this is a really good example. Most people don't know anything about martial arts. Not everybody, but a lot of people, most people even, 2 rosaries, double the luck. But most people do not know anything about martial arts at all, right? They don't know anything about fighting. They are not prepared to fight. It's just, like, they don't know anything. But the amount of those people that try to talk to me about martial arts as though they know something is staggering. It is insane, the amount of people who try to do that. And every now and again, someone will say something that they really should not say. Come on, piece of shit. Up. All right. Go. Oh, yes, that was scary. 3D platforming is scary. You know, and because I don't allow them to live in delusion about martial arts, they get upset and they fucking get pissy about it. And I gotta listen to somebody, or like somebody sends me something on 4chan, or like Reddit or somewhere else, and someone's like, dude, Scott's fucking full of himself, dude. He thinks he knows more than he does. And it's like, do I? Because I'm not sitting here talking about, like, thermodynamics. I'm not talking about, what was that? I guess I'll take some moss. Sure, why not, you know? Anyway, I'm not talking about thermodynamics here. I'm not talking about plumbing. I'm not talking about race cars or anything like that. You're trying to talk to me about something that I have direct experience with, and you, ooh, we gotta get the, yo, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta find a place to go. both of these in one. I am, wow. Okay. All right. I have got to avoid everybody. I do not trust a single fucking soul.
Head home at the Cliffside
Perfect.
air shaft.
Perfect. Pardon me while I try to lock in as best I can. Yeah, I have to keep an eye on that bad Larry right there. Uh-oh. Shit. Those things are a little easier to deal with than the wasps, you know? The thing is, they tend to call other ones to them, so I have to be very careful. I have plenty of time to get to that thing. I have 20 minutes to get to that air shaft, and I'm only 229 meters away, so I'm going to wait until I don't hear these guys as loud, which is actually kind of right now, but I want to be sure. Yeah, they're still right over me, aren't they? Thermodynamics would be a fun stream. And that's the thing, like, I've never talked about that before. You know why? Because I don't fucking know anything about it. Well, I make sure that whatever I talk about, I know what I'm talking about. Or if I don't know what I'm talking about, I leave it open enough as to where it's a discussion as opposed to me being, like, matter of fact. Like, oh, hey, here's how it is. Any other opinion is wrong. You know? I try to make... And a lot of people, like I said, they just want to feel like they're correct. They just want to feel like they want to... That guy could fuck me up easy. I do not want to be too close to him. Damn it. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Really? Wow. Wow. Of all the times to get stuck. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, I am... Wow. Wow, you've got to be kidding me, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Whatever, dude. I'm going to see if I can make it. There's no way I'm going to, but I'm going to see if I can. You should do a stream where you entirely bullshit a topic you know nothing about, just full confidence, no knowledge. Yeah, maybe I should. Wow, man. Of all the times to run into one of those fucking bombardiers, luckily no, there's no way I'm gonna make it. There's no fucking way I'm gonna make it. I might make it to the, shit, man. Fuck, dude. This is terrible, dude. There's no way I'm gonna make it. Oh man, that is so frustrating, dude. That is so fucking annoying, man. Wow. I have never found a legendary item before. I found 2 fucking epic items and a legendary item. And I get fucking... I run into the bombardier. Oh my... Man. Anyway. That's a... Man. That's a heartbreaker, but... I do think it's about that time to get out of here. I appreciate you guys showing up. It's my first stream in a little while. You know, a little over a week, actually. That's a long time for me. I want, like I've been saying, I want to do a Kick exclusive stream. I'm going to do that maybe Wednesday, maybe next Friday. I feel like Wednesday would be the best time to do it because we can just chill on Kick and do and talk about whatever the hell we want to do and talk about. So, yeah. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. As you know, I'm going to head out, and until next time, peace out.